What up, guys? We are about to check what's really going on in the Bitcoin news today because I got some status updates on these wallets that you guys have been following me on, checking them out. A lot of you guys are jumping into the system and you're trying it out for yourself, proving it for yourself, and starting to leave comments. So we're going to go over some of the comments, some things that people are saying about the wallet and sharing their experiences, and a few other things that really might interest you about this wallet. You guys wake up and check it out. All right, guys, in this video, we're going to catch some updates on the progress of this wallet and the wallets that I've dumped a bit of money into. Keep you guys up to speed, but we are going to start this video with some reviews, some live testimonies that we are receiving from actual users. And I want to start off with New Day, New Dollar. That is such a fitting name for the time we're in right now, because this is really changing the game up. And I wanted to start here because this is just 7 days ago, guys. And he said testing mode. So he comes in and he tries the system out for himself. Still might be a bit skeptical at this point, but he's like, hey, let me try it out. And then once I'm comfortable with it, I'll start injecting more cash. That was 7 days ago, guys. So I'm going to scroll to the top, all the way to the top of these comments. And let's see what New Day, New Dollar is saying now. Fifth deposit complete. Now let's rock and roll. So he is quite pleased, but let's continue to look. Just 6 hours ago, people are trying out the system and they're seeing how it's paying out. Absolutely loving how the wallet works, bro. In it for the long term. So he's been buying up discounts in the marketplace. So he's buying up the credits. Those credits are going to convert to Bitcoin. So he will essentially be walking away with more Bitcoin, far more than he even put in, right? The ways you could use the system are phenomenal. Here's New Day, New Dollar again. Just bought himself some more credits. Calling me the Messiah, I don't know about that. I ain't saving no lives, but it's going to save you money and make you money. That's for sure. All right. Got Redeem on. Thanks for another great project. Nice yield so far, only a week in. All right. Hoping to recover drip losses as we all are. That's why this system was designed, guys. It's designed to kick out money for everybody. And, it's interesting, he's been in it for a week and already seeing yield from it. And these are the things I'm showing you guys in this video. I'm not hiding any information. I'm showing you how I'm stepping through my wallets live and direct so that you get a visual on how this wallet is kicking out. And we're going to continue that today. Now, I want you guys to see that I did launch this thing. I did a stealth launch on the 4th. And I released it on March the 4th and only shared it with the guys that joined my Team Drip platform back when we were dealing with Drip and trying to get you guys to actually profit and make some money off of it, right? And I didn't want to release it because, while I'm not in Drip or deal with Drip X or anything like that, I have seen some releases of the Drip X concept, and I did not want to interfere with that. So you guys that love Drip and want to be in it, I know it was coming out on the 7th or the 8th or something like that. And I did not want to start publishing anything to be in conflict with that because, while I don't know the devs on that or anything, I think they are far more respectable than anybody else in the space. And I definitely didn't want to release it in conflict with that. All right, so I really started releasing the URL for it here once I came up with a way to share all of the URLs. So technically, just the weekend, we are doing excellent. You guys that are getting in the system, testing it out, you're seeing you can move money in, move money out in an instant. Everything is on the blockchain, and you guys are enjoying it, and you're going to benefit from it continuously. So I'll keep dropping these videos to give you guys updates on my personal journey, because although I'm the developer of it, I'm using the system because it's designed to support everybody. All right. So with that, let's go ahead and jump into our tracking here. So you guys know we're done with that $100 wallet. Let's jump to the $500 wallet and see where we are. So this here is the $500 wallet here, right? And we only have a little bit more, only $14 worth of credits that are still left to be converted. So if we look at how much is kind of kicking out per day at this stage, let's see, we started off on the 7th, and this how much it kicked out each day. Today is the 18th at 2:55 a.m. So it's been kicking out about $9.50 over the past 2 days. So I would imagine that this would be done by tomorrow, because we're early today. If it kicks out $9 of this today, that'll be gone, and we will fully recoup everything that's owed to this wallet um, by tomorrow. Okay, so we will update that in this file to say, hey, I got everything by that date, and we'll log the dates and everything. All right. So that's what we're looking like with our $500 wallet. But another thing is interesting, guys. I want you to kind of check out. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, we're good with that. All right. So let's jump over to the $1,000 wallet. All right. Here is the 1K wallet. All right. So with this one, we actually have gotten to the point where we covered the 10% fee that we paid on the deposit. And I'm looking at that quickly here because I see that we paid a fee of 0.015 Bitcoin, and now the credits that have converted are above that. So I have not yet logged the date on this. So let me kind of get a better idea, and I can do that. Well, first of all, let me get my calculator out and kind of subtract these numbers to see what that difference is, right? And I'll subtract what we paid in fees. All right, so that's the tune of 0.00329. Oh, did I do that right? Let me try that again. I see two negatives in there. That might have affected something. Minus. Okay, yeah, that looks better right there. All right, so that's 0.0025683. All right, so that's the difference. So we're already gaining in that amount right there. So if I look at what we've been doing today, how much is kicked out, let's say, all right, so it kicked out this so far today, that yesterday. So I'm going to subtract this number here, minus 0.00013,942. That puts us at that. And then this number here, minus 0.00013,903. All right, so it was at around this point here that we netted that we recouped the tax that we paid. All right, so we will log that as the 16th. All right, So on this $1,000 deposit here, we were able to recoup the fee we had on the 16th. All right, so that is 10 days. All right, so guys, understand it just took 10 days to cover the fee that I paid on that deposit. And from this point going forward, as you guys can see, everything else is just extra. So at this stage in the game, I still have another $183 worth of credits that are going to be converted. And I can go out to the marketplace and sell these at a discount, cash in on Bitcoin that much faster, or just let the system continue to crunch it out for me. But remember, in these tests here for all these accounts, I'm not going to trade the marketplace. I'm just testing the system so you guys can get an idea of how long it takes. Now, with that said, I want to bring something to you guys' attention, because I was talking to my mom's yesterday, and she was like, okay, baby, I want to get into, I know she wants to get in just to support me as her son or whatever the case is, but I'm sharing with her how this thing is banging out yield for people. And she like, well, I need to get some of that too. Yeah, I want to support the project, but hey, get me some dollars and stuff, right? She knows nothing about cryptos. So the thing is, I was explaining to her something. So I said, okay, I'll tell you what. Now, of course, I give any and everything to my mom. That's not an issue. But my mom be like, no, I'm going to give you the money for it. So I told her, okay, mom, you can Zelle me, because she knows Zelle. She Zelle me $100, and I'll put $100 worth of Bitcoin. I'll transfer that to her wallet. She can get a wallet, show her how to do it, and she gets a wallet, right? So I'll transfer $100 to her. And then she could see how the system works herself. But then it occurred to me, I'm like, Mom, you know what? If you're going to transfer $100 to me, go ahead and do that. And instead of me transferring $100 worth of Bitcoin to your wallet, I'm going to transfer $1,000 worth of Bitcoin to your wallet. And then you're going to return 90% of that, right? Because the system charges a 10% tax. But once that money comes in, it charges the deposit fee of 10%, and she can send the rest back out. So she can return that to my wallet. And at the end of the day, guys, what does this really mean? This means that the investment is only $100. So if we look at this and see that even though I dumped $1,000 in it, I'm only really making an investment of $100, right? Stop and think about this, guys, because the system does not lock up your capital. $100 investment. And over the course of time, so right now I've recouped that full $100 fee that I paid on this $1,000 just 10 days later. So maybe in about another 12, 15 days, I'll be walking away with $150. What does that mean? That means I invested $100 today or on this date, right? And I'm doubling that in less than a month. Catch this, guys. Y'all catch a clue. Look at these comments people are dropping. They are enjoying the system. Understand how it works. Understand there's no obligation that this system requires from you. You use the wallet like you would any other wallet, and you put your money in, you take your money out. Some of you guys, I know for a fact, are putting money in and leaving the money in because you want to engage in the marketplace. Hey guys, it's a safe place to do it. You can engage with other people that are using wallets, and everybody is going to come out a winner. All right, so that's the $1,000 wallet. All right, let's jump over to, so I did the 500, I did the 1,000. All right, so let's look at this $5,000 wallet. All right, guys, so I did put in a deposit on the 14th of that amount. Now, this was $5,000 at the time. However, notice that the value today is showing 4,750. That's because of the conversion rate today. So if we looked at the chart, because I just want you guys to be clear about this, I pulled up my trading view account here. All right, so we see that on the 14th is when this deposit came in, right? And it came in that much Bitcoin. However, the price of Bitcoin on the 14th, if we look at it, was much higher than it is right now. So it's 68 now on the 14th. It could have come in anywhere between 68 and 73, right, at the time I made that transfer. All right, so that is why this amount looks less. However, this is a key thing I want you guys to see and understand as well, because although the value in US dollars for Bitcoin has dropped over the course of today, that was 4 days ago, look at my situation. I put $5,000 worth of Bitcoin in. It looks like it's down by $250. But guess what? I still have over $1,000 worth of credits that are going to be converted into Bitcoin. So regardless of the drop in price in Bitcoin, this thing is still going to be kicking out returns for me. And not in US dollars, not in pounds, not in euros. It's going to be kicking out in Bitcoin. So I am essentially growing my Bitcoin stash and enjoying it for the next bull run, where I'll be dropping Bitcoin on the market and making some huge, I mean, huge gains. All right. So with that said, let's kind of go through the numbers a little bit, see what we're looking at. So it's kicking out, we started on the 14th, it's kicking out 18, 13, 14, and working on it today. So we will log that as time progresses to see how long it takes us to recoup a $5,000 investment. Okay. And finally, let's look at the 10,000, which is here. All right. Same principle applies, guys. I put in 10,000. It looks like, I lost $700. I didn't. Now, if I had bought Bitcoin at this point, and it is what it is today, and I sold it, I would realize a $650 loss or something like that. But I'm not doing that. I chose to be wise, put it in this wallet, and this is guaranteeing me an additional $2,000 based on the deposit. And keep in mind, guys, I put this 10,000 in, I moved 9,000 out, right? So essentially, the investment aspect of it was only $1,000, but I'm going to be reaping close to 2.5 that amount in the end. And this will certainly be done before a year, right? So I'm doubling my money even, in months, not years. So technically that 15% that is advertised on the home page you're going to be getting far greater from this system than you can imagine. We just say 15% because that's what's allocated right now in credits. And like I say, each month, if the system is performing stupendously, there is possible that it goes up to 16%. If there have to be capital injections, it might drop down to 14%. So even if it dropped down to 1%, you are still going to be gaining more out of this system than you will in any traditional market, in any DeFi project you're looking into or talking about. And all I can say is don't lose out. Try it for yourself. Time is money when it comes to this system. And the sooner you get in and allow this system to start crunching out returns for you, the better you're going to be in the long run. You're going to be sitting fat, at the end of the bull run, and you're going to be quite pleased. And on top of that, understand, if you put $100 in, take $100 out, you only made a $10 investment. You put $100 in, take 90 out, right? You only made a $10 investment. That is more than sufficient for you guys to try out the system, because I promise you, once you try it out, you're going to be like everybody else that leaves a comment and be like, dang, this system is off the chain. So you guys try it if you want to. Continue to ignore it if you don't, but you're going to lose out if you choose to ignore it. Finally, in this is the $100 wallet that I started out with, and now I am pretty much engaging with this wallet. I'm participating in the marketplace, and it's kicking out returns even better than just, putting money in, taking money out, and letting the system convert it. So there are many strategies. You could check out some of my previous videos. I kind of share some of them, and I noticed people are starting to use some of these strategies. So I'm going to start keeping my strategies to myself and watching the market. However, in this $500 wallet right here, since this will soon be over, just know, guys, just like I'm canceling this $100 wallet, and it's not because we've already seen how long it takes to pay out. I will be canceling this 500. I really have no need for all these accounts. So once we confirm this, I'll probably just move the funds out of here into that $100 wallet. So I can just, just take everything out of here and trade like I want to on that particular wallet. So I'll just do an internal transfer it to that other wallet, and I will be good. And let's just check the marketplace and see what's going on out there. And because when I started posting information out here, the discounts were at like 5%. So people were able to purchase Bitcoin at 5%, right? Well, at this stage in the game, the competition has started coming in. And this is exactly what the system was supposed to do. You guys get out there and you want to purchase more Bitcoin for a greater discount. And where it was once at 5%, and people were buying it at 5%, but then as more people come out and began selling, and you can sell for whatever reason, right? You're getting free credits. And if it's free, you can dump it at 20%, 30%, 50%, 90%, and still walk away with a profit, right? You can get your Bitcoin that much faster. And when you put discounted credits out here, you can believe that people interested in accumulating Bitcoin faster or at a pace that they're comfortable with are going to buy it up in the marketplace. And like I say, guys, this is just the beginning. We are growing steadily, just like I wanted it to be. Gradually, word of mouth, you guys starting to share your information on the YouTube channel, starting to share it with your friends and family. And as this thing continues to grow, it is going to pop off like crazy. Still, don't want too much growth too fast. So I think we're at like a perfect level right now to grow gradually in case we need to expand the back end and infrastructure and stuff. But things are going very well within these first 2 weeks of running these wallets. You guys keep it up. It's because of you that these wallets are successful. And we will holler on the next one. Peace out.